Hello, I'm Toluaka. Welcome back to our challenge, 5-day learning clarity challenge, which is now today results in level 4, day number 4. Today we'll be looking at boosting motivation and focus for bana ba rona. Remember, we identify their learning ability, their learning strength, we identify their learning style, and then now fana ka di-strategy le di-tools le ba ka di sebedisa hore baka bala jwang, what will be the best way to study based on their learning style, their highest top 3 or 2 learning style, and how do they learn best. So now we need to keep them motivated, we need to keep them focused. So day number 4, now the simple way we can make so that they stay motivated, because one of the things the important ngwana a ska rely solely on outside motivation, external motivation, but they must also develop some kind of internal motivation. Things di ba motivate ha di nahana ka ha di etsa di mo fa drive because remember, like I said, we are emotional creatures. We are affected by how we feel. Sometimes when things are tough, they feel down. Especially how struggle it's even worse today very, very important, because clarity in unlock the drive and focus. So if bali clear at the same time focus it, that thing ka boyona ina le matla a hore e ba fe drive ya hore ba tswele pele. Alright, so ha re tswele pele motswadi wa ka, today like we look at boosting motivation and focus. So when a learner understands themselves, how they understand that, understand their learning ability, understand the strategies they the tools they if they understand them, then motivation becomes natural, easy. That's why the confidence to say they are well prepared, they understood everything. Laba kena man exam room ba kena ba le matla ba le motivated ba na le a massive self-trust by they can do this thing because they know they prepared, and also not only that, but they also know that they understand so clarity build confidence, but how are clear this thing in al-matter build the confidence, and confidence also build consistency. Once you are confident, consistent in terms of the results, so the results most of the time. And then also you don't push harder, but we guide them smarter. Remember, like sometimes we want to guide them. If bas understand it means, it does not necessarily mean lazy, it does not necessarily mean but it simply mean they need guidance. It's a sign to say I need guidance, I need help, So the results ke entse video monana maobane mo le ke show hanyanyana the results ke thusitse bana ba bana ba struggle, but how sheba the results tsa bona term 3, let's say ke term 1 and term 2, you could see they were struggling, but after ke etse the same thing entse ke etsa le wena motswadi wa ka ena ya hore re check their learning style, re ba fe the strategies, re ba fe motivation, re ba thuse ka focus, re eliminate all the distractions e leng di ba thibela ba focus ba le hantle. The results are not like how sheba term 3, sheba term 4, there was massive improvement. So yeah, how guys are one-on-one, so do I come from a clarity call, which is make sure I'm available for you so that you can get to someone how, right? So get some of the things they looking we want to protect information for the sake of bana, especially about the they want to keep their things private. Yeah, big most of the time go the result but to say the same thing and they stay motivated, they stay focused, because now they understand their learning ability. All right, and then purpose is the fuel of focus. If they've got purpose, because part of what we do here at Light Fruit Academy, which is something we're encouraging on how help ngwana hao at be le purpose, a be le the reason why they are doing what they do. There's a principle e ke bitsang fela ka ke promise versus pain and promise principle. Come on, if we can paint a picture ya hore the promised land is looking good, bana ba rona they are willing to go through the pain of studying. But now, because of Bawa Moya, because they don't have an image, their vision does not look so good. But how many people beg Babo number doing hyper secondary school? Because why? They link who can school le msebetsi. So I'm saying by default they bought Babo na education hanamle but big sebetsa le bona ba tseba re qala mono, and then paint na opportunities e le go di ba emetse right now in the digital era ke tse feng. That's why I mix whatever ke etsang le bona the foundation, ke mix the skills, and then look at the opportunities e le go di available no ka nako ya digital era motswadi wa ka, technology and all the things e le go di ba emetse di important. Some of the opportunities ha di soka di ba teng mara di atla di ngata because of re batla go ba be ready for the real world, not only for academics but foundation ya bona must be strong, and then the skills are going to be strong, so we align everything. So we can easily do that once we know their learning style is safe in balena bitere so that they understand the things about and so on. So important we want to paint the image how they've got a lot of opportunities waiting for them, so that they are willing to go through the pain of studying, the pain of learning. These things. Then monana happy life with academy, there's a model that we are using, the PAL model. The PAL model, I break it down nicely mono. P means philosophy, which is mainly about knowledge, and then the A means attitude, which is about the feelings. Remember, we're affected by how we feel, and then we want them to develop an attitude, a winning attitude. If they feel good about the past, if they feel good about the present, if they feel good about the future, then we know they've got a good attitude towards life. Because now, if they don't believe in certain things, if their attitude is bad towards, is negative towards life, towards the present, towards the past, towards the future, then they don't see the reason why they should be going through the pain. So we have to make sure that they develop a good attitude towards life, towards their career, and then towards their peers, but towards the family and so on. So the right attitude is necessary. And then obviously the second A, which is number 3, it's about activity, taking action. We want to make sure that they take action. We teach them philosophy, teach them the guidance. We guide them, we give them the guidance system, we help them to develop a positive guidance system. At the same time, we help them with the attitude, the right attitude, the mindset, the emotional intelligence, how they control, how they feel, and all those things. And then from there, we teach them to take action. We give them some kind of a plan of action plan to say these are things they have to do on a daily basis. And then from there, obviously they will get the results, which is R, and then the results will determine their learning style. And then of course the negative side of the whole thing is also true. If their lifestyle is not looking good, then that means they are not getting the results. And if they are not getting the results, it means they won't take action. And if they don't take action, that means they develop a negative attitude towards life. So now that means they are not even willing to learn. So we need to make sure that we drive them towards the right philosophy, which means the knowledge. So that is the PAL model in short. So activity today, day number 4, because now remember it's about to help them to motivate, to get the motivation. And the motivation comes from once they've got a good picture. Vision board. If I to someone how I believe vision board. So this is part of today's activity, which is ask your child, what do you want? Sorry, now why do they want to succeed? It's very, very important now. What is that they want to succeed? Sometimes I get coaching there's a question because what I've realized even but in general, we happen to know a lot of things we don't want. These are the things that we don't want. but how qala ho botsa motho now what do you want, that's when I qala ho nka nakonyana nahana, because most of the people, we never even thought about the things that we want, but we keep on thinking about the things that we don't want. So botsa ngwana how today hona why do they want to succeed. Ke rata ba ha ke qala coaching session le bona, especially in the beginning, first day of the session, ke rata go bona if the resources were not a problem, if money was not a problem, if you had all the money in the world, what is that would you be doing, ngwanaka? Motsa that question ona a qala o nahana ish. So now happy you end up learning some stuff that don't know sa di tsebe ka ngwana how tse le hore ha khonu yetsa, because already in the mind I don't have the resources, I don't have. But let's say ha ke re mo botsa ona if you had everything ke ngelo go tla go yetsa, that's when you realize how to pick up dintho tse ngwana how di toro tsa na le tsona. Then from there we write them down, because that they serve as their motivational goal, and then also to display it where they start. We painter something like a vision board. How cut the picture? I still have my vision board. Even my daughters, they need to start. Ola al university, my second born on a vision board high. Mane mo ya bulang teng mo study setsang teng varsity. At the same time le ka tumuna le ona ha fitla ka moreng ha wa e bona e mo fa ntwana, this is where I want to go, this is the thing that I want to achieve, these are things e le reng o di bona, and ha di bona because it's visually o di calculate image tse o di plakile mo ntse nice vision board. Ha ne ke etsa yaka ne ke etsa le bona. So yeah, so these things are very important. So how di bona I bona e mo fa motivation. So we want to find some kind of a motivation e leng hore ngwana develop the self motivation. All right, quote of the day ha re kwala motswadi wa ka, day number 4 ha kwala ka which is about Kia John C. Maxwell. E re fela, when you know your why, you find your way. So let's teach them to find their why, so that Kabubona they will find it will be easy for them to find their way. So I hope day 1 up to today, and also I want to thank you for being here until day number 4. I'm very happy, and I'm also proud, and I'm also glad, and I hope you also got value up to this day 4. Hosane ra ikwala mtswadi wa ka ke day number 5. A re ikwale mo le ngwe tla be re shabana fela le building confidence and the next step. Come on, plan of action. Now we talk about the action and the plan along one how I can from here going forward. Day number 5. Highway Hoto. And as always, it's going to like each other. Bye bye.